The Americans are going to be none too pleased about this.
I promised them the sheaf, and they got the sheaf.
They got his body.
They wanted his soul. They should have made a deal with the priest.
What's going on, it's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see the Geekish Network is in the building first. Coming around first, my man Chuck Charles. Tell the people what's going on with you, my guy.
What it do, people? What it do? I'm back.
Hey, and you already know this guy, Rekkai, is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, for those that hung around with us for our Daniel Craig foray into the Bondverse, we're about to pick up the second one. This one is Quantum of Solace. Don't worry if you didn't check out Casino Royale. There'll be a link in the description. You can get to it super quick. Make sure you stay to the end because you already know me and the fellas are going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over things we've enjoyed and the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
The Americans are going to be none too pleased about this.
I promised them the sheaf, and they got the sheaf.
They got his body.
They wanted his soul. They should have made a deal with the priest.
No. Going to check the perimeter, Mom.
You look like hell.
Yeah, I've been through it.
The one she was trying to save. His body was washed up on a beach in Ibiza. We're meant to believe the fish did that to his face.
Oh my God. Oh, it's about to be a bad day. I'm like traumatized when I see chairs in interrogation scenes now. Yeah, after that last one.
You don't like the ball buster?
No, thank you. No, sir.
When I saw that for the first time, I was like, oh my God.
The first thing you should know about us is that we have people everywhere. Am I right?
Oh, word? Oh, word? M got hit? We coming out the gates like that? Hold on, M did get hit, right? I thought I saw her get hit.
He just jumped right into the
Oh, right in the crowd? That was a good crowd.
Yeah, they just stayed
They just stayed there. Like those club scenes in John Wick. I mean, full-blown shootouts and people just be dancing.
That's nothing we're not used to.
Yeah.
Boy, you can't tell me you don't even see how that's political shit right here.
God. Man.
That's more than just having your cardio together. Like
that, you got everything together.
Woo! You a good one. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was dope.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was dope.
Oh, you know.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Whoa. Damn, boy, they know how to train some agents.
And here's the thing, right? They really need to keep this dude alive, but they don't look like that's gonna be possible.
Nah, not with this kind of mayhem and carnage. Oh, my ankle. Oh. Got him.
Got him.
Woo.
Got him.
He worked for me for 8 years. He passed a full security check and lie detector test every year.
Does it work for them for 8 years?
18.
8 years.
Oh, 8.
8 years.
Introduced tagged bills into the chief's money laundering operation by intercepting illegal payoffs. We traced money through several of his bank accounts around the world.
Hey, look at Madsen still around. Le Chief.
That's true, Mum. A single bill could be a coincidence, but what about a whole stack? These bills from the same series as Mitchell's were just scanned at a bank in Port-au-Prince.
Well, their technology is next level.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Impress me.
We have Mr. Edmund Slate returning to Port-au-Prince from
Just
Heathrow
said
this morning.
impress me.
Oh, keep in mind, this film came out in 06. Well, you already know there's going to be like some beautiful girl in there somewhere.
Absolutely.
You can feel it.
As it's supposed to be.
Wouldn't be a Bond film without one. Oh, that ain't no beautiful girl. Oh.
Good guy.
That's gonna suck. Damn, you got folded up. My man can't keep nobody alive to save his life, literally.
He's the worst. He's the worst at keeping people alive.
But you know what I'm saying? Really though, if you want to keep somebody alive, do you really send him?
Nah, he's not the guy.
He is literally the definition of a bull in the china shop.
Yeah, he is that. He is that.
No, sir. The only message was about the briefcase that was delivered earlier. Did you want us to continue holding it?
No, I'll take that now.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I love me some Haitian French accent.
All white men look alike. Because he just came down there and became dude.
There's our beauty. I knew she had to be coming up soon.
What?
Get in.
Well, we 20
She's
minutes
the
in.
only high point of this movie.
Hey, my man dropping caskets.
Caskets. That car is powered by gerbils.
How you got
We
that
didn't
car
settle
in the
on the
spy
price.
film? Once again, Ford.
We can work it out later. Over drinks.
She knows that ain't real. We didn't settle on the price. You ain't winning,
What the hell
James.
is this?
I think someone wants to kill you.
Whoa! My man got them cat-like reflexes.
You were supposed to shoot him. Well, I missed.
Know about Slate.
Tell us Slate was a dead end.
Slate was a dead end.
Brady
Literally.
is dead.
Yep.
She know him. What he
So
does.
you want to keep him alive?
That's a shockingly high stuff.
What is up with this dude and his bowl cut?
Right?
He's ripping. We gotta make sure that's clear.
Like, ooh, you supposed to be dead.
Nice to see you.
Alive, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
You sent someone to kill me?
Please don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
Why are
Let
you
her
still
know what's
there?
up, dog.
I want to show
He's
you
weak.
something.
Weak sauce.
Hold on. She's still gonna ride with him? Like,
I had a crush on one of my mother's piano students. Somehow, I overheard her say,
how you still trust this dude?
Is that him?
"You know how these deposed dictators are, jealous of their safety."
When we gonna get the story about that scar on her back?
I mean, they definitely showing it prominently.
You want your country back. My organization can give it to you within the week.
He said that like they went out to get groceries.
Everyone has tried.
Maybe, maybe not. But we own whatever we find.
They're probably not even looking for oil. They're probably looking for something different, like silicon or something, some rare
Like
elements.
the Holy Grail or something.
Or did.
She's lovely. I don't see the resemblance.
Why don't you consider her something to sweeten the deal?
Dang, you selling flesh too? Damn!
Wow.
There is nothing subtle about this dude, man.
He be
He ain't,
He just be pulling up.
no, he ain't
just pop
trying to
out every
sneak
time you
nothing.
we out here Fast and Furious on boats.
Shoot, almost like the killer.
Quick and angry.
Oh,
Oh,
got
Man,
hooked.
Still, machine guns are so inaccurate at such close range.
This dude ain't got no finesse in his body. None, not a lick. He's just a
No.
blunt force instrument.
no, this is not
One black
Pierce
dude.
Brosnan. This dude is a blunt instrument. R&B.
Wow.
He's the full
Wow.
definition of F around and find out.
Ain't gonna ride by him. They gonna ride by him.
Yes?
Name check. Dominic Greene.
Oh, I love their little computer screen thing. That joint is dope.
Yeah, 'cause we need a big computer screen so everybody outside can see him.
Do you have anything?
I am on bond. What happened to Slate?
I'm not dwelling on the past. I don't think you should either.
He said, hey, don't worry about that.
I'm afraid there's a firewall around his other corporate holdings, so we have no other information.
Get me the Americans.
Give me the American.
The
Straight up the American. Straight up lane.
Hi, this is Gregory Bean, ma'am.
Hello, Mr. Bean.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. We have no interest.
Is that Jacob Harper?
It is. Yeah, wait a minute. I didn't know he was in this.
He's a person of extreme interest.
Stranger
fat.
Things in the house.
I asked about
Hellboy in the house.
Hellboy in the house.
Leaving immediately.
Tanner, authorize a charter for 007. Bond, if you could avoid...
Nah, he about to ride up on their charter.
Look,
Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
she said if you
Do
could
my
avoid
best.
killing somebody. I'll
Right,
try.
she's gonna ride up on their charter. I'm jumping on this plane with this vehicle.
My man ain't even took a wet nap to his neck. Oh, look at you see who's on the plane, right? Jeffrey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, well shout out to Haiti. You know, they got some of that Hollywood money in the economy now.
Drilling undergrounds. He kept off everybody's radar for a very long time, but you can't buy that much piping without somebody getting curious. We'll have to verify the find.
You need to verify your toupee.
Venezuela, Brazil, now Bolivia. With you tied up in the Middle East, South America is...
Why does he look like Elon Musk?
He do.
And I have a pest.
He got an old Texas belt.
That's how you know these movies are old.
Them flip phones.
Yeah.
You got the jazzed up razor phone.
I will need you to get rid of him for me.
Yeah. That's not gonna be a problem.
What? have you not Googled this man or like? That's not
Your
gonna be
man
a
don't want
problem.
to face Bond.
Yeah, you're right. We should just deal with nice people. I need to know you're on the team, Felix. I need to know you value your career.
And that's some CIA shit if I ever heard it. We will make a deal with the devil.
I mean, it's U.S. Man, he's like, we'll give up Bond, whatever. He ain't ours.
Yeah.
One Bond.
Yeah,
He's British. Yeah.
Ain't no black man walking through Austria like this.
I mean, he just go where he please. Damn. I mean,
You just do it, then nobody's gonna see it.
Dang. He just...
Are there any objections?
No.
That's a great hiding spot.
The funds from our Siberian holdings.
Thousands of people out there.
And ain't none of them black.
Where do the Americans stand?
Ah, there we go.
Don't care about another dictator as long as they get their hand.
But when they find out that they've been duped,
I'm working on that.
Oh, the whole cabal is there, huh?
This is the world's most precious resource. We need to control as much of it as we can. Bolivia must be top priority.
The world's most precious resource.
I really think you people should find a better place to meet.
Oh. 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 No, that's a good way to see who they are. Smart move.
Smart move, yep. Bond got no problem shooting through the
None.
open area.
None.
But he ain't no spy.
Chuck, I think you got something on there though, right? Like there is nothing covert about this dude.
There's nothing covert about it.
You might as well close him out. You already got like 3 bodies.
He's like, what? I got a hostage.
Get rid of anything we brought with us. We've been compromised.
He ain't gonna talk.
I asked you who you were working for.
Oh yeah, he gonna drop him. That man literally dropped bodies on your whip.
Is he one of us?
Yeah.
No. Then you shouldn't be looking at me.
Oh man, you should have called out today, my guy.
Get me in.
But she's just having a bath as all this is going down.
Because that's what happens when you delegate.
Yeah, it is.
Former minister, now owns most of the mines in Siberia.
Dang. I mean, but you know what? Covert or not, Bond gets it done though.
He do. He do. He do.
Something else. It appears Bond shot Haynes' bodyguard and
Somebody just said literally everything he does will end up on the news.
He didn't shoot Haynes' bodyguard. He just dropped him off the roof.
I don't have time.
Bond, you killed a man in Brigands.
I did my best not to.
Point blank, I threw him off a roof. I'd hardly call that showing restraint, especially since he was a member of Special Branch.
Oh. Oh.
So who is he?
Restrict Bond's movements, cancel his cards, put an alert on his passports, all of them. And I want to know everything we don't know about Haynes.
Oh, what you trying to protect him?
Anna, hopefully you're a better judge of character than I am.
You want to follow your friends to La Paz, Bolivia?
I like that scene because she's wiping the makeup off so he can get real. Like, we about to really get real, and ain't nothing gonna be pretty about this anymore.
Would you mind telling them I'm headed for Cairo?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
You did that with just a
Tell Mom
smile.
I'm headed to Cairo. He knew she was an agent.
Sky, guten Abend.
My man living that
He be
decadent life
chilling,
on the
too.
run. On the
I
run.
done killed like
decadent.
7 people. I'm chilling.
But she didn't cancel all his cards. Like, how's he still?
Because
As he looked at that girl like, you'll get it. You know that, right?
You know Bond got a black box.
with him?
This dude.
What do you want?
Wasn't he the snitch last episode? Yeah. Damn.
You know, Mathis,
That's how you do it.
I think retirement suits
I want my life.
That's how you retire right there.
Sorry.
Yes.
Quest'uomo mi ha fatto imprigionare e poi mi ha fatto anche torturare. E tu adesso che fai? Gli serve del vino?
Oh, dang.
It seems very easy to distinguish between right and wrong. But as one gets older, it becomes more difficult. The villains and the heroes get all mixed up. I think she loved you.
right up until the moment she betrayed me.
Yeah, that part.
He keeps a very low profile, but is one of the Prime Minister's closest advisors.
Dang.
So you're judged by the strength of your enemies.
That's a bar. You're judged by the strength of your enemies. That's kind of fire. I like that.
I like that.
Quinoa, which is not vermouth. Shaken well until it is ice cold, then served with a large, thin slice of lemon.
Shaken, never stirred.
That's impressive. That good, you should have one. No, it'll just keep me awake.
He don't know what he's drinking. Bond would never.
This Bond don't care what he's drinking.
Yeah.
Unless it got bullets in it.
Yeah, but that's
he ain't even trying to bang out girl.
But that's part
This Bond don't even want to bang out the women.
That's
He's
part
like,
of
here, take her ass. I don't even want her. This ain't the Bond I know.
He said, I ain't drinking nothing unless it got bullets.
Because Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan, even Roger Moore would have slept with 7 women already.
09, the way he's acting.
Well, then we have all night.
If you attempt to flee, I will arrest you, drop you off in jail, and take you to the plane in chains. Understand?
Girl, please.
You know I kill people? I killed up a bunch of people in the theater just yesterday.
He's so unconcerned. He's
I
like,
love it. She
just
said,
come
I
with
will
me.
arrest you and blah, blah, blah.
No, Carlos. Carlos, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va?
The colonel will head to the national police.
My man is still ranting.
That's right. They in Bolivia.
Look at her. She just hops out the car and walks about him. They're going to shoot her in the place.
Now, there's something about her. I'm checking now.
We have a reservation. Hola.
Why she got on a trench coat and boots,
Hey, that's
though?
what I'm
Like,
saying,
you know what I'm
right?
saying?
That's
She
what
a
I'm saying.
stripper-gram.
There's something about her, right?
We are teachers on sabbatical. This fits our cover.
Oh, wow.
Get in. Get in.
He's like, do you see this suit? Do I look like a teacher on
sabbatical?
Look when they pulled up. He's like, I'll be damned if I'm going to stay in a shanty.
That's right.
He's like, you got me confused.
We got teachers on sabbatical. He had just won the lottery.
Oh, yo, that's funny. Bond said, you got me
That's
all the way
great.
confused. You think I'm staying
That's
here?
all the way.
He said, you got me confused. Don't stay there.
Yo, I don't dress up these bodies for free.
Yeah, if you don't take me to the Four Seasons, I look like I stay at the Red Roof Inn. You done made that up.
Do you know how angry I am at myself?
Yeah, look, he closed it out.
Already. Already. already.
Yo, he closed it out.
Then that is Bond.
There's my bond. My bond is back.
He said, I just
Yeah.
upgraded us in hotels, and I like how you did this.
He said, "Girl, I told you you won the lottery."
We told you won the lottery.
Oh,
I'm trying to get this prize. You got this Mega Million.
All right, I ain't mad at the fit though. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, I mean that first outfit was begging to be taken off.
Look, she like, you ain't really got to go in, but you know.
Since 1945, 17% of the planet's vegetated surface has been irreversibly degraded.
You care about the planet?
I remember his covers. You know what I'm saying? He does a bunch of philanthropy and all this.
Has created to rejuvenate the world on the verge of collapse.
But nothing about that dude looks like a philanthropist.
Yes, it does. Look just like Elon Musk.
That could be very useful.
You know, there are people in this country spending half their paycheck just.
Oh, I see the scar on the back. She's back. Yeah, she an agent, man. There's no way she's just some regular old girl. She an agent.
But only after our last government sold the land to Green Planet.
Blowing your spot all the way up.
Yes, I could cute. You'll excuse us.
What a wonderful night.
Sorry, can you step over here so I can kill you, please?
Get him, Jeffrey.
Love it. Just be hanging back,
He just be
watching.
chilling. He like, yo, the checks is coming, so it's whatever.
Tell me where Medrano is. And maybe you won't lose any more investors.
You talking reckless right now. That's her angle.
Good evening.
Oh.
There you are.
Well, careful with this one. She won't go to bed with you unless you give her something she really wants. It's a shame because she's really quite stunning once you get her on her back.
That's how you work. You got to pay for it, my boy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but we have to go.
Please, my friends call me Dominic.
Sure they do.
I'm not afraid.
Because MI6 says he's difficult to control. Nice way of saying that everything he touches seems to wither and die.
Yeah.
You want me to touch you? That's what you're saying? You.
Uh-oh, Audrey about to work him.
Damaged goods.
Oh, give me that.
Oh, not Lancelot.
Oh, it's a toupee.
Ah.
Yeah, the bowl cuts a toupee.
Not only is a
Better.
kid, he's
Oh
the
my
brand-
God, we got Sideshow Bob here. Who wants to see this? Turn this movie off.
Are you up to it?
Do I have a choice?
Do you want one?
There's something horribly efficient about you.
Compliment.
Girl, get in the car. Ain't nobody trying to hear
Something horribly efficient about him.
Yeah.
And of course, the Bolivian hit squad.
Of course.
They look like they was on police bikes. Yeah.
They are police
I know
bikes.
it. I know it.
Why would you want me to do that?
So yeah, you got that.
Set up. Oh, they got your boy.
They
Mathis.
got Mathis.
They got your mans. Dang, hold on,
They
was
killed
Mathis
him.
maybe still? I
But
thought
he was
Mathis
just
might have
beat
still
up.
been alive. Yeah. Yo, they didn't even ask to see if Mathis was alive.
He was alive until they shot him.
He really used that man as a shield, and he was still alive.
He didn't use him as a shield. He pulled him up. And they just shot and killed him. It's like Bond killed him. Dog, we gotta fight. We gotta fight.
As soon as I get unparalyzed, that's your ass.
That's what
He's like, I knew I
The
should
police
stay home.
put him in the trunk.
Is Mathis your clever name?
But he was the one talking to the little police captain.
Not a very good one, is it?
Damn.
We forgive each other.
Standing there, she should just walk away. You don't know neither one of these dudes.
Damn.
Is that how you treat your
Damn, the disrespect.
That was cold.
He wouldn't care.
Again, you guys. He needs the credit cards. Why don't you steal his credit cards too?
Dang.
No, because he's supposed to be dead, so his credit card. So right here, him getting him like that, it looks like he got rolled.
What don't I know?
Rene Mathis has been shot dead in Bolivia. The police claim it was Bond.
The police claim it was Bond.
They do. And she should say, are those police still alive? Yes, then it wouldn't Bond, because he would have killed their asses too.
My sources tell me you're Bolivian Secret Service.
Oh, she's Bolivian
used to be.
Secret Service. I knew she was with some agency.
Well, amongst other things, he tried to kill a friend of mine.
A woman?
Yes. But it's not what you think.
Your mother?
She likes to think so. What's that, Dan?
That's a sinkhole. There are a few around here. Just for the record, I wasn't with Greene for a month.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that happened quick.
Damn it, Jim. It doesn't have enough prrr.
It don't have the prrr.
I think we lost him.
Nah.
Girl, please. Let's do it. Flying a Top Gun versus the Spruce Goose.
I know, right?
The Spruce Goose. You know you're a history teacher.
Is it James Bond over here flying? He's a pilot for Spirit Airlines.
James is unbothered.
Look, he got his smoke screen. He may not be in the Aston, but he's in the Aston.
All right, Bond, where your pack
Oh,
at?
I'd be so pissed at this point.
You got it on so bad.
There was only one.
There was only one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that cargo about to come out too? Better hop on the good foot, girl.
Dang.
And have stalled it out and I do a free fall.
You ain't got no
grab her and they're
parachute?
gonna jump out the door together.
Wow.
Told you. That's what you do.
When you're Bond, you're damn right.
That's what you do.
With a table.
They fell into the sinkhole.
Oh, no way. He would have been like a watermelon hitting the ground.
No, that's like a no.
That's not a Halo. That wasn't a Halo shoot.
No, Halo is like what 60,000 feet and up, no 40,000 feet and up.
Yeah, but you still open up under the
excuse. The
curtains.
Bond is legally blind.
But those shoots are special made for that. They're like triple
I don't think I need
shoots.
to tell you how upset.
They are, but I mean that's why he went down to the sinkhole.
He'd have used it if he'd wanted to speak to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, they holding.
Things have changed.
Yeah,
They're holding M feet to the fire.
Hey, listen. After all we've seen, the boats and all that, none of this is how physics work.
Powerful organizations.
We've never even heard of. Foreign policy cannot be conducted on the basis of hunches and innuendo.
Oh, you
Give us
bought and
time
sold,
to
my
gather
guy.
enough evidence so you can make informed decisions.
Say all right. Say Greene is a villain. If we refuse to do business with villains, we'd have almost no one to trade with.
Damn.
I know that's right.
The Americans and Chinese are dividing up what's left. Right or wrong doesn't come into it. We're acting out of necessity.
I think I found a way out.
You're freezing.
I'm fine.
Oh, it's a perfect opportunity to close out another one, Bond.
Yeah.
So I say, hey, you know, to keep us warm, clap your cheek.
Let me keep you warm.
Friction keep us warm.
I was too young to be in any trouble. So he just smiled at me and set the house on fire.
Dang.
Why didn't he strangle you out? That made those.
Because it said she was too young to be in any trouble.
Whatever. You still strangle her out. You already killed her mama and her sister and her dad.
Yeah, but if she was like, little.
Killed the bloodline. Killed the bloodline.
He went on his best Targaryens,
That's what you do.
Tell me when you do.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Greene isn't after the oil. He wants the water.
You can't leave it like.
Oh, this is Doom. I forgot.
Huh. So that's the resource, the most valuable resource on Earth. That's what they said is water. Huh.
I mean,
okay.
he's not wrong.
Yeah. You can't drink oil.
I mean, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? We find no problem in buying bottled water now. I remember when you didn't pay for no damn water, and we was bold enough to drink water out of hoses.
Excuse me, sir. Your wife left a message. The English woman. She left it for you this morning.
Like he looked at her. Don't worry about that.
Run.
What is it?
Would you mind waiting down here?
I'll be outside.
I'll be outside. Why is she waiting for him? She don't know him.
She ain't got nowhere else to go.
Because she told him he was incredibly efficient.
We've got the girl downstairs. She says to tell you she's sorry, but this is not her fight.
It isn't. Let it go.
She isn't our concern.
Dang, that was easy.
I'm disappointed.
About trust. You said you weren't motivated by revenge.
I'm motivated by my duty.
No. I think you're so blinded by inconsolable rage that you don't care who you hurt. When you can't tell your friends from your enemies, it's time to go. You might like to tell her your theory about there being no oil. Her lungs are full of it.
Dang.
It was Greene.
No doubt.
Grand opening?
Grand close.
She was just supposed to send you home. She worked in an office, collecting reports. Look how well your charm works, James.
Everything he touched, he poisoned.
He touches.
Mm-hmm.
And he oiled them cheeks, though.
He did.
You're removed from duty
He
and
did.
suspended pending further investigation. You'll give whatever weapons you have to these men and leave with them now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. Oh, we got the Captain America scene.
Damn. He's an animal, dog.
Beast. He closed
He's like,
all
y'all
y'all,
gonna-
4 of y'all with his
he said,
hands
y'all
tied
gonna-
behind his back.
Y'all gonna need to get y'all's a 00. You
Hey.
think I am?
Like he's like another one. of
And
my
I got your
girls
gun.
died. Got me a gun now. Got my knife back.
Oh,
He
look at
said, I ain't
the
even clap.
Just keep the foot back in. He's
punk ass out
so
here.
brutal.
Now you and I need to see this through.
There's nowhere to go. There's a capture or kill order out on you.
Who would have done that?
Damn.
A capture
Look
or
at
kill order.
Who would have done
Look
that?
at him. You look at him. That's the smoothest thing he's done this whole entire movie.
The CIA, all their trumped up evidence. He's my agent. And
There
I
you
trust him.
go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Because he
yo.
didn't kill me when he just put these lights out on these two dudes in the elevator. Fire their asses too.
That's right. We rolling out in the bug. Get in.
I said get in.
Damn,
You see, look, all they got is
we
each
fell out of
other.
the airplane together.
She ain't got nowhere to
Hope
go.
your
He
wife
ain't got
is
nowhere to
dead,
go.
because I'm about to make a good widow out of you.
En que exportar. Buenas noches.
You know, you should just answer CIA, Felix. A taxi driver told me where the office was.
Well, so he's fine, Jay.
¿Qué quieres? No sé de eso.
You know, I was just wondering what South America would look like.
Let me get your call, make a phone call.
Regimes change once a week down here. And then I'll be no dirtier than the next guy.
Oh, you see, that's what I like about U.S. intelligence. You'll lie down with anybody.
Including you, brother.
You know you're being played. And you see, Felix, I don't think you're half as cynical as you make out to be.
You don't know me.
You see that?
It's because you didn't come alone. How long have I got?
30 seconds.
Dang.
He came in the bar shooting in Bolivia. Like nobody got guns in there.
Oh, give me that. And then James got Bolivian police after him, CIA after him, MI6 after
Yeah,
him.
but that's the thing, though. They don't know whose military that is, and you don't mess with that. Like you said, regimes change once a week.
That's why I'm thinking they would fight.
Maldito quebradero de cabeza, la verdad.
Suena muy inestable.
We're gonna come back to that later.
Why is this hotel out here in the middle of no damn where? It's like we only rent to cartels and bosses.
Probably.
What are you doing?
This flight's cards. Maybe I should check your room.
I won't.
We're gonna go into this military compound with.
Take a deep breath. You only need one shot. Make it count.
He's like, girl, you better listen to me.
Yo,
He said, I killed 12 men before breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
I did. Then hopped on the plane.
I like the fact that he's like, yo, I'm gonna help you get your lick back.
In euros.
as requested.
The dollar isn't what it once was. The cost of war.
Still a fact.
I am afraid that the corruption in this current government can no longer be tolerated.
This dude.
And mine? Right after you sign over my land.
You know, what good is a country if you ain't got no water?
Take it to my suite. I'll be there to bust your cheeks in just a minute after I become presidente.
El presidente.
As of this moment, my organization owns more than 60% of Bolivia's water supply. So this contract states that your new government will use us as provider.
This is double what we are paying now.
Yeah. That's what you signed up for, bruh.
Dictators or liberators. If the current president had been more agreeable, I wouldn't be talking to you. If you decide not to sign, you will. You doubt that, then shoot me, take that money, and have a good night's sleep.
I'm hearing like a rattling sound.
I was just shot.
He's like, nah, y'all got the water. It's good. As long as I get to be president. Just like that.
He's stupid. He's about to be dead.
Well, he better take his anger out, huh? Yep.
You and I had a mutual friend.
Ooh. Oh.
James don't be playing.
What explode? Oh, yeah, that's what you were talking
How
about
you
earlier.
kill Mathis. Yeah.
Yo, they are literally taking down an army with pistols. let me put them up there and dip.
So thank you for sacrificing yourself.
Dang. Oh.
Wasn't this toupee's on fire?
Dang.
Oh. You gonna get these skibbity paps.
Hey.
Get him, Elon. Her sister said, my mama wasn't in the Secret Service though. You got to get this work.
All of that.
And do like that. You get that piece of glass, I think that his huevos on.
Damn, right in your back.
Oh, you nerdy ass dude like James Bond.
Oh, right in his foot. Give me them toes. Ooh. Beg for it. Beg.
He's holding him by his hair.
All right, well, you got your leg back.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to let you go.
Oh, he actually saved the life. So we got a hotel that's run by hydrogen. That's just random. Okay,
That's so
sure.
wild.
Yeah.
Man, she over here, she got a fire phobia. That's why the dude didn't strangle her in front of her mama, but he set the house on fire with her in it.
Damn. I wouldn't mind seeing the behind the scenes
say
and how
this
they
is a
shot this.
4-star establishment. It's very poorly made.
It is.
Oh yeah. After he get her out of here, he definitely clapping all them cheeks.
Yeah, she ain't gonna be worth.
He don't want to. He's a killer.
Like I said, take a deep breath. Make it count.
That's probably her first kill.
He get out.
Because remember, James Bond let him go save her.
Yeah, but how'd he get out that building though? That's rare.
I don't know. He took one of the few not burned down fire escapes. So.
And got that far? After he done got cut his damn foot off?
He ain't going nowhere close to. He ain't got a civilization.
Not nowhere fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His days
got
are
the axe in his foot.
That's why he was like, I'm gonna just take my time and find this car, and then I'm gonna come get you.
Yeah. run him down in his own car, throw him in the trunk. Oh, he did have him in the trunk.
I appreciate them cutting to the chase with that.
I bet you make it 20 miles before you consider drinking that. Goodbye, Mr. Greene.
What is that? No, I think that was like lube or lubricant or something. I don't know.
It may have been oil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was oil.
Wow.
For what he did to Fields.
Mm-hmm. Dang, that's jacked up. But you in the middle of the Sahara.
And you see how these first couple movies, they had him driving all kinds of Fords, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Ford gonna get that check.
Better keep thinking. He's dead. Now what?
All the dam we saw will have to come down. And then there'll be others.
That looks so much better than what they've been through.
I wish I could set you free. But your prison is in there.
Oh, went straight to it.
I told you, you lying.
He gonna clap. She gonna leave out the car, Rekkai.
Yeah.
And he ain't clapping nothing.
Down. Sit down.
It's okay, baby.
No, it's not.
No.
It's far
Why is that
from
the
okay.
first thing? It's okay.
Contact your people and you tell them to check their seals. They have a leak. Do it now, please. This man and I have some unfinished business.
Yeah, get this grown man working real quick.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, we pass, please.
Quick.
Nah, we ain't gonna make this quick either.
Nah,
Look at these
Make it
hands.
quick.
Nah,
Make
we
it
taking
quick.
all day with this.
Yeah.
Roll my sleeves up a little
I'm
bit.
getting ready to give you a new kind of enema, my boy.
I assume you have no regrets.
I don't. What about you?
Of course not. That would be unprofessional. They found Greene dead in the middle. They found motor oil in his stomach. Does that mean
Found
anything to
motor
you?
oil in his stomach.
Wish I could help.
You'll be glad to
Oh.
Your friend Leiter's been promoted. He replaced Beam.
Well, then the right people kept their jobs.
Something.
Oh, that's Jeffrey Wright's dude. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
About what?
About Vesper.
Oh, he kept it a buck. Okay.
Bond. I need you back.
I never left.
That's right. I never left.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. That was actually a little bit shorter than I thought. I think this was like
It was shorter.
Like
the last one had to save
minutes.
the studio, so they gave us 3 movies.
Yeah. That I heard other people saying in the chat regarding the first one that we did when we did Casino Royale, they said that this is kind of like Casino Royale Part 2. I can kind of see that because of the Vesper connection. You know, it's a continuation of the revenge piece, whatever. This is not Casino Royale. Nah, not. They're not even close to each other. But it is still enjoyable. I did have a good time. Chuck, you said that this was your first time seeing this, or you have seen this one?
This is my first time seeing it.
All right, so let me ask you, since Rekkai's already a little bit more familiar with this, how did it fare with you regarding your first go round?
This remind me of the Alien series.
Okay.
Where Alien in the first movie was very horror, very dark.
Okay.
The second was James Cameron turning it into an action film, and this is way more actiony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you do
bigger
think this was more
explosions.
actiony? Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
I think it was way more actiony than the left. The first movie started off with a big bang action scene.
Yeah.
Then they spent like over most of the second and third act in the casino.
Okay.
And this is like he was jumping over buildings and stuff. Like the first movie bookended the action, made it feel like it was all action throughout the film, but most of it was in like one single location.
Yeah.
Very few locations. And this, they were everywhere. They did jets and planes and boats and on top of buildings, in caves. They were everywhere. But I think they made this more of an action film.
Okay.
And And it wasn't about the connection to the women. Like there was no true Bond love scene in this at all. He kissed her back and it cut. They cut to another movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was just interesting. It was very interesting.
Well,
Then this time you saw her, she was covered in oil.
Yeah, they kind of close that out real quick, fast. And it's like, okay, and that's kind of that's that with that.
They're like, this is not important at all to Bond. He kills people.
Rekkai, this is your second go around at it, but you said you haven't seen it in a while. Compare like how you felt the first time that you. I was gonna say compare how you felt the first time you watched it to now. Was anything else revealed? Did it get better? Did it get worse? You know, what are your thoughts?
It's about the same, mid.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's about the same. It just I don't know. I'm not a connoisseur of James Bond, but I mean I'm pretty much have seen all of them. For Casino Royale to have opened up and, you know, like Chuck said, save the studio, save the franchise. Really, because, you know, and that's kind of the problem right now. Okay, so people got into Daniel Craig and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we can vibe with him because dude is violent as hell. This ain't your mama's James Bond.
Yeah, he made it his own, clearly. Yeah.
And there were a swath of people that liked that. They're like, he was just, you know, full out, balls to the wall, kill everybody, and let God sort him out. Okay. But a lot of people still be like, where is the suave debonair? Like, we just had Pierce Brosnan, who embodied James Bond, but the scripts were weak. Stories were weak. We had stronger stories here, but I don't know. It's not bonding for me. It's not, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I was raised on Sean Connery, you know. I had to endure Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton, you know, and this, while in this they've, you know, with the budgets, they raise the action.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're spending the budget. The action is phenomenal.
Yes,
and we got plenty of action in this movie, more than, and I do agree with Chuck, there was more than in Casino Royale.
Okay.
However, you know, they're trying to do a more highbrow story. And I don't know, sometimes I just need something else to pull it back down to earth. So, I mean, this is almost turned into, and you'll see when we watch the next couple movies, like, are we still watching James Bond or are we watching Mission Impossible? Like, what are we doing?
Okay, but you brought up I think that's a really interesting point, because at the time, like during all of these reboots, okay, so you got Mission Impossible kind of doing his thing. You got James Bourne kind of doing his thing, and both of those are very unique in their own ways. You know, James Bourne is definitely more, I guess it's more nuanced than this version of Bond. You know, MI6 is all about, you know, even more so about the gadgets, even more than Bond. And Bond is, to me, is what I thought, you know, kind of like broke the ground when it came to gadgets. You know, what's Q gonna come up with? Not Q, but Q. What's Q gonna come up with? And what's the Bond car? You know, all that other stuff. I feel like MI6 kind of took that over. So it is in like direct competition with two really good franchises. So I guess maybe it's trying to maybe they changed their identity in order to compete. I don't know.
That's what they did. Yeah, I read that they wanted the Bourne identity, stuck the landing, and they're like, both Mission Impossible and James Bond were like, let's go with that model where it's not about the gadgets, it's not about, these are special agents that actually fight for the country.
Okay.
You know, but the sad thing is that they don't realize the reason why Bourne worked is because it took the blueprint of Bond and said, okay, we like Bond, but let's give you something else. We can't compete with Bond by being another Bond. So let's give you something else. You know, it's kind of like when Toyota made it was one of the Lexuses they made, right? It started selling, or when the Camry became like the #1 selling car in the world, or what have you. The rest of the cars that they made started to lack definition. They started to lack identity, and all of them became another form of the Camry. And that's what you had here. The reason why Bourne worked is because it was something different than James Bond. If we got a smooth talking dude who lays down with all the women, has all the cool ass gadgets, but gets the job done, well, we can't make that movie. And, because then Bourne is just a, alternate version of Bond.
Okay.
So let's make something else. So Mission Impossible said, we'll give you cool ass gadgets, but we're going to do the most death defying, dumb ass shit that we can think of. And Bourne is like, you know what? We're going to scale it all down. Dude is just going to be real smart. We're going to go kind of low tech, and he just going to beat the hell out of everybody. He's going to be, a savage, a brute, but we'll mix it up and make it that he's that way because he's got amnesia. He don't even really know who he is, and he going to beat his way to the thing. That's not Bond. It's never been Bond. In a movie this long, Bond should have slept with 17 women.
His body count ain't high enough for him to be Bond.
Yeah. He should have, like he should have rizzed up every woman that he came across, and everyone looked like they were trying to throw that thing to him like a boomerang.
Yeah.
Where's the gadgets? Have you seen a Walther PPK? No.
We saw one in.
He just picked up other people's guns. He'd pick up other nines, and he'd pick up other people's guns and do stuff. They did give us a couple little scenes with the Aston Martin. Okay. They showed his Omega watch one time in Casino Royale, but really, you know how many gadgets and shit his watch used to do? He used to have lasers. He used to have all kinds of shit in his watch.
Yeah.
He had a couple of gadgets in the car, but hell, even the car, when he used to drive the cars, they had smoke bombs, smoke trails, oil slicks. They had all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And we get none of that. And it's just, it doesn't work for me. This is not Bond.
If you look,
you don't even know what kind of drink he's drinking.
Yeah.
Martini, shaken, not stirred.
They said this is early Bond. Like, this is before he became refined. He's new. He's trying to figure it out. He's 007. Like, they said that Bond comes refined, and he doesn't go up in the spy monikers because he doesn't choose to. He likes staying at 007.
No, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd rather be a teacher and be among the people and not be the principal. No, I get that. But it still is like, now we've had 2 movies. We've had like 6 hours of content. Why does he still not know his drink? Like, who are we dealing with here? You know what I'm saying?
But
he just
gotta think,
slept with one woman in 6 hours. Shit.
He slept with one woman. He was in love. He fell in love with a woman last movie, and this is just a continuation of that. This is not years after he slept with her. This is like months.
I get it.
This is all in this. This is year 1 of Bond. He's still in year 1 technically.
But that's also that weak sauce. You know what I'm saying? He fell in love like this. He won he won when that was like in black and white. He did his first little mission, and now he's on like his 4th mission. He gets honey trapped and falls in love with a double agent who betrays him, but then loves him enough to sacrifice herself for him or whatever. Like, dude need a listen. Anytime Sean Connery or Pierce Brosnan went through shit like this, then they would go to a retreat somewhere in the Swiss Alps or somewhere, get their mind right, and you know what I'm saying? And they, it's always they psychologist, they psychiatrist, a nurse, whoever, and then after they done bed them all down, you know what? I'm good. I'm ready to come back to service.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so much better now.
Buying year 10, this is buying year 1. So for him, he still love these hoes. He thinks these hoes should be loyal.
Look, these hoes ain't loyal.
But he don't know that yet. He was a sucker. for love ass dude. Probably didn't get no girls in high school, became a spy, and was really good at it because he had all that built up aggression from not busting a nut anywhere. And that's why he shoots everybody. He thinks that gives him the edge. So that's what keeps him there. That's
The
what
most
keeps
loyal one took an oil bath. It's crazy.
You know?
Well, for me,
he didn't really want to sleep with her.
The thing that
He
kind of
just had a
stands
nice
out for me,
hotel
what
room.
separates this Bond from some of the other ones, is that we got established that this is a year one Bond. He fell in love, got his heart broken, and to me, this is supposed to be a revenge film. That's what it feels like it's supposed to be. But it's not like a South Korean revenge film where it's very, you know exactly what's going on with this revenge. This is kind of muddled and maybe a bit of duty. Maybe I can't get caught. There's a lot of other little things. So I don't know if it really sticks the landing as a revenge film. And then you're trying to make a revenge film out of a Bond character, and then there's going to be like a weird kind of like disconnect. So
yeah.
So I'm wondering, now that he's gotten his revenge and he's gotten his pound of flesh, and without there being any spoilers, obviously, I'm hoping that the next Bond in the series is going to maybe tailor him more towards the idea of the old school version of what we think a spy should be, because there is no spy work going on. I mean, we've said this multiple times. He's just a blunt weapon going in, wrecking shop. He's a bull in a china shop. That's not Bond. Bond is covert. Bond is smooth. Bond.
No man.
Bond.
No man.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that maybe now that he's got that revenge out of his system and he's got a little bit more maturity under his belt of being a 00, we can see a little bit more refinement in this character. But if they keep going on with this bull in a china shop thing, then it's kind of hard to separate it from some of his other counterparts. It doesn't have like the mystique of what 007 is supposed to be. He's more like, I don't know, Jack Reacher now or something. It's just this big burly dude that just breaks necks and forces his way to kind of get things done. That's not, Bond never really had to like force it. He kind of finessed his way into kind of a lot of different things. At least the Bond that I remember. Go ahead, Chuck. You have something on your head, on your mind?
What I hear on Daniel Craig, he never gets the finesse. He never learns his lessons. He's a sucker for love for all these movies. He just gets angrier. He has never learned it because he's bullheaded. So he's this guy the whole entire time. And if you look at when this movie got relaunched, right? Bourne Supremacy just came out on the first movie.
Okay.
Then Mission Impossible 3 was on the way.
Okay.
And Mission Impossible 3 was more action than spyware and everything else.
It was the bounce back.
This movie came out.
Yeah, Mission Impossible 3 was the bounce
spy
back.
tech at all. It was about Tom Cruise doing crazy ass stunts and all the mystery box of J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
And so this comes in and says, hey, we're just like them too, because that's what's popular. And like Hollywood does what Hollywood does best. If that's what's selling, we gonna make it too.
Yeah.
We're just gonna throw Bond on the front of it. Voila.
I can see that.
And that's what we got.
Well, I think we have 2 more movies, right? Craig did 4 movies?
No, we got 3 more movies. He did 5.
3 more, so he did 5.
So, okay, so here's
no
the
spoilers.
thing.
I think he's gotten a little bit more suave because people got tired of him killing.
No, but number 5 was his last movie, so it was a whole different thing. So here's the thing about this movie too. So Casino Royale is a remake, right?
Mm-hmm. Based on the book.
So,
and it's a remake of one of the older
yes. And this is actually, I want to say like the 3rd Casino Royale or something.
Okay.
Maybe the 2nd one. I don't know. Because the first one had Peter Sellers in it as well. So, however, this movie, Quantum of Solace, and one of the new things that they did in the direction with Daniel Craig is that they carried over movie elements from the past movies. All the old movies were self-contained. They never carried over elements from the last movie to the next movie. There were no sequels. Now, some of the villains may have gotten away and shown up later, or their organization, but nothing carried over movie to movie. It was always a new problem, new villain, somewhere on the world stage to take down. And these movies are sequels. They're like long-ass TV shows. Also, Quantum of Solace is the very first movie where the writing is not sketchy, but it's no longer based on James Bond. because this was the first movie to come out right after they were working on, right after Ian Fleming died.
Oh,
and that's why they remade Casino Royale to reboot and start Bond over. However, they weren't, and they had consulted the Broccoli family that owns the rights to James Bond or whatever. They had been talking to Ian about new direction and new stories and things like that, and seeing if he had some, some scripts that hadn't played out, and they were going to punch him up for the new generation. But he passed. So the guy that wrote this movie wrote The Aviator. And that's why he tried to throw a lot more action into it, and but he also was pissed the entire time because he couldn't write the story he wanted to write because he had to carry over elements from the last damn movie.
Okay, all right. Well, I think overall for me, I didn't hate it. It's just not. I thought Casino Royale was so great. I really enjoy Casino Royale, and that's a tough follow-up. Maybe if Casino Royale wasn't as entertaining as it was, maybe I'd feel a little bit differently about this one. But it's not enough to like kick me out of the lore. I think Daniel Craig is interesting because he is a unique version. He is a unique take on Bond, but I can see this could get tiring after a while if something else doesn't get added to it. I mean, I'm only 2 in. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. You always say story and villain, right?
Yeah.
The story here is kind of mid, a revenge thing. You know what I'm saying? Olga Kurylenko's character is trying to get revenge. He's getting revenge, which is not revenge. He, gets his pound of flesh. The last 2 minutes of the movie, get the hell out of here. This is, this ain't it. This ain't it. But in the following 3 movies, or of the Daniel Craig 5-movie span, this movie is considered the weakest of the 5.
Okay, well, that's encouraging to know that it's not going to get below this level. That's good. Okay, all right, that actually makes it even more encouraging.
But it's one of those things. Is like we know the direction, we know the trajectory that James Bond is on, and people are okay with that for the time being. During this time, this Quantum of Solace came out in 2008.
Yeah. Okay.
However, what you'll see is slightly better stories in the last 3 movies, but much better villains in the next 3 movies.
And you know me,
and that's why you'd be like, okay, yeah, the villains are much better.
Okay.
Well, and the stakes are raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the stakes here? This dude, the bad guy, he wants to control all the water supply in Bolivia.
Yeah, it's like Lex Luthor wants to control the in Superman. Oh, they did do that.
Yeah, that was kind of janky. But listen, I don't want to get too far off because we have beat this poor little horse to death. Make sure, hold on, let me get my thoughts together. Okay, we're gonna close this bad boy out. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and the phone one is definitely what did we miss? And if you want to be a part of the viewing process, because we do kind of watch this with some of the members of our Discord, there's a link in the description. You can get to it super quick. Join the conversation. The Discord is wide open, and it is a really fun community that's building. You need to get to it quick. Get it while the rookie card is still cheap. Now, if you want to get to know some of these incredible codes that we got here, let's start off with you, Chuck Charles, one of the co-founders of the Geekish Network, the godfather of a lot of this YouTube thing that me and Rekkai are going about. Chuck, tell the people they get in contact with you.
They can reach us at the Geekish Network. That's TheGeekish Network, NETWORK. Yes, we spell all the words correctly. It's not done, DA, or none of that. It is spelled correctly. We are the premier Black Indigenous people of color geek network. We talk about everything geek. Anime, Star Wars, Star Trek. We binge watch TV shows. We do it all, and it's a place where it's home for us. It's home for all of us, and it's where we can be who we really are in real life and not pretend to be somebody else.
Oh,
you
I
know.
like that.
And I want to say the thing I want more of, like Rekkai said, the villains are better. I want the women and hoes to be better in the next movie. That's what I want to be better, and we need to have that better too, because it ain't Bond without nice women and some hoes, and we need to have a differentiating line between the two, because he gets both of them. And we love them. We call them all Bond girls, but there's between women and hoes.
Chuck,
And
I
we
love
need
you to
better
death, boy.
versions of them.
I swear. Look, I don't even know how you're gonna follow that up, Rekkai. Y'all already know who this dude is. Rekkai's in the building. Rekkai, please tell the people. I think you get in contact with you.
He said we need better women and 304s. Boy, I swear to God. Oh my God.
We love him. We love you to death, my guy.
Okay. Well, yeah. You know, and what can I say to the godfather of the Geekish Network, to my brother, who gave me my first opportunity, my first shot to do this whole internet content creator thing, you know, and then also introduced me to and, you know, furthered my shot with Syntell. So thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Syntell. If you like my particular brand of idiocy, come see me over at youtube.com/Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Yes, I use the, not the. I understand. I live in Deville, not the Ville. The Ville is something else. I live in Deville. Yeah, it's got to be all about this right here. And even when we talking about women and 304s, it's got to be about this too. All right. Thank you, chefs.
Thank you, Chef. Oh man, thank y'all. And you already know we're gonna cover the third one. Hopefully relatively soon. It will catch y'all in the comments. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace.